hopefully you took some steps to avoid the pitfall of the day, frozen pipes.
But if you didn't, is there anything you can do now? John Shumway says it's not too late. Whew. If you act now, right?
Yeah, well, if your pipes are already frozen, sorry, but there are things you can do about it, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. But for now, I just want you to realize as you wake up this morning, those pipes could still freeze.
Okay, so you're up and going, but just know this is prime frozen pipe time right now, even if you dodge the bullet overnight. So what are you supposed to do?
Just turn your faucets on to make sure that you do have water that's flowing through them, both the hot as well as the cold.
Mike Ferentz with Greater Pittsburgh Plumbing says if they flow freely, you're good.
If you notice that there's just a little bit of a trickle coming through, then there's probably a really good chance that it might be a little bit too late and one of the pipes may already be frozen or starting to freeze.
Step 1, try to locate where it's freezing up.
Generally, it's going to be under a sink or in a garage or in a basement.
Ferentz says do what you can to get household heat into the area, and
you can apply heat to it, a hair dryer, a heater, anything except for an open flame. Never, ever, ever should you use an open flame to thaw out a pipe. That could be extremely, extremely dangerous.
And just know this could take a while, even hours. And when it thaws, it's not unusual to discover a pinhole leak at the spot. So make sure that you know where to turn off your water. And if you haven't done it already, disconnect your outside hose and turn off your hose bib inside the house.
Those are generally the first things that we notice that freeze, and then they break. And then when they break, we normally find that, those breaks are behind walls or in a wall where it's not accessible.
Yeah, and the more inaccessible that it is, the more damage that might be happening that you're not seeing, and the more costly the repair is going to be. Mike was telling me they have seen thousands and thousands of dollars in damage done by water.
That's crushing.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's gross. Yeah. So if you left your water trickling overnight,
right,
is it okay to turn it off this morning, or do you have to wait till it really warms up later in the day?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. If the pipes are running through a warm area of your house, okay, maybe you can turn off the trickling. But if the pipe is still running through, say, an unheated garage, or it's going through the basement and there's not a lot of heat down there, you might want to leave that trickling going because we're still in single-digit temperatures. Just wait for the day to warm up before you finally stop the drip, drip, drip.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But
Which
really
drives you
important
nuts.
to pay attention to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We thank you.